Hello, I am back for another video, and this video is about a woman called Louise Hay. I'm always trying to find out who I'm going to talk about for the next video, and I'm very strict on who I want to talk about in my videos because I really want to focus on people that attracted with the power of their mind only. I want to focus on people that became successful with their own power and no external power. Emphasis on that. That's why there's a lot of people, a lot of successful people that walked on this planet. I won't be talking about them. That's it. I won't make a list on who I want to talk about, who I don't want to talk about. But there's a lot of people I'm not going to talk about. It's not because they talk about spirituality that it means that they really attracted what they wanted with their own power. I've started searching for new people to talk about for the next video, and I did some research and I was like, no, not this person, not this person, and striking their name. And then I was not even searching for it, and I don't know, I saw a video of her, an interview, and I'm going to show you what video, okay, you will see, but you will first need to hear about who is she. So I have my notes. So Louise Hay, I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing her name right. Louise Hay was born in Los Angeles, all right, and she was born in 1926. I'm going to start by saying, unfortunately, she died. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she died in 2017. And it's something that I didn't put, but I think it's still important to say. So she's a famous American writer who mainly wrote about spiritual guidance. She had a very traumatic childhood, very traumatic, very violent as well. There's many abuse, like it's awful. There's sexual abuse also when she was a child. It has been said also that she dropped out of university. It's a university called University High School Charter, anyway, and it's in Los Angeles. Okay, she didn't have a diploma because she dropped out university, so like me. Exactly like me. She became pregnant, and unfortunately on her 16th birthday, she decided to give her newborn baby for adoption. So a lot of trauma in her life. Yeah, a lot of trauma. She changed her first name. Okay, so it says that she changed her first name, but did she change it to Louise, or was her first name Louise and then she changed it? Doesn't really matter. She also had a career in modeling. She became a fashion model. One day, through a church that is called First Church of Religious Science, that's when she discovered spirituality, and that's when she discovered a new way to live her life and to see her life, a new perception. And she discovered the power of positive thinking. So I'm going to read what I wrote about that because it's specific information. She learned the transformative power of thoughts by finding the First Church of Religious Science, and she started studying the new thoughts works of positive thinking authors. So which means that there's authors, they wrote about the power of positive thinking. Basically, Florence Scovel Sheen was one of them, one of the authors that Louise was reading about. Florence believed that what you think, and she was writing about that, what you think about, you bring about, which means that human beings have the power to create through their mind, basically. Florence's and other authors' writings inspired Louise so much that she started believing that spoken affirmations could cure illnesses. It's really important that you remember that. She studied transcendental meditation. She studied it at Maharishi University. Maharishi International University. It's a form of silent meditation, basically. It involves the silent repetition of mantra or sound. It is practice around 15 to 20 minutes twice a day. Dedication. No, but it's the kind of hard work that I'm talking about. Inner power. You have to put the work. And when I say this to myself because for so long, and even sometimes still, I'm very, very, what I like to call spiritually lazy. I don't want to put the work. But nothing's gonna happen if you don't put the work. The mental, the physical, the spiritual, it all works the same way. So, transcendental meditation. Let's go back to, to what we were saying. It promotes relaxed awareness, stress relief, self-development, and a higher state of consciousness. This is what we love on this channel. So, I told you to remember that she believed that spoken affirmations could cure illnesses. And I told you to remember that because after getting diagnosed with an incurable, okay, cancer, that's when she realized that she created this disease, and it's her words, okay? I'm going to read it. She realized that she created this disease by holding on resentment from her traumatic childhood. I mean, it's normal. If you went through something traumatic in your childhood and you grow up, you're going to have emotions every time you're going to remember about your childhood or every time you're going to get triggered. Those kind of emotions, Louise Hay is saying that are what created this disease. She decided to refuse any medical treatment. And she said, I think it was in an interview, that she got rid of the illness completely, the cancer, the incurable cancer, because remember, that's what the doctors said, it was incurable. And there's more than one doctor who said that to her. She said to have got rid completely of the illness through forgiveness, therapy, nutrition, which means a healthy diet, just eating healthy food, basically. Also, reflexology and occasional colonic enemas. You don't want to check what it is. I checked enemas and I regretted checking that word. And the ironic part in all of that, okay, is that, and this is what she declared, she literally outlived every doctor who could confirm her incredible story. It's incredible. Incredible. Anyway, so now I want you to see the video that made me know her and that made me decide to do a video about her.
One of the things that I like to teach people when there's a problem, and we all have problems, not all of us can deal with the world and war, but we can deal with our own problems. When a problem comes up, one of the best things to say is, all is well, everything is working out for my highest good, and out of this situation, this so-called problem, only good will come, and I am safe. And you know, this is something that's very powerful. All is well, everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this experience, only good will come, and I am safe. And what that does, it quiets your mind down, or my mind down, long enough for the universe to find a solution for the so-called problem.
Okay, so then I wrote, Louise Hay deeply believed in the power of affirmation, and she wrote many books on the subject and did many interviews and conferences. And actually, something that I want to add to that is that those conferences are on YouTube. Literally, there's like 2 hours of her talking. It's amazing. It wouldn't be fair for me to not talk about what I'm about to talk about her for you to know what kind of woman she was, like what kind of incredible, empathetic woman she was. It wouldn't be fair at all if I was not talking about these amazing things that she was doing also. But I know there's a lot of videos that I already made where I didn't talk about, let's say, something specific. I don't know, Nikola Tesla's creations or maybe childhood. I can't talk about everything amazing they did or they created. I'm really focusing on who they are and what happened to them that could explain the kind of person they are or they were, and then what changed for them to have a different perception, exactly like Louise Hay. There's a lot of things that she did that I'm not going to talk about because the video would be endless. So she began to lead support groups for people living with HIV or AID. So I think you say HIV or AIDS, if I'm not mistaken. It grew from a few people to hundreds of men, okay, in a large hall in West Hollywood, California, precisely. She became famous, I guess. It drew fame, but she became known for her work with AIDS patients, basically. She was invited on the Oprah Winfrey Show, and in the same week, she also was invited in the Phil Donahue Show. This happened in 1988, and I don't know why I remember that, but I think they said March 1988. Yeah, do whatever you want with this information. Like I said at first in the beginning, she wrote many books, but there's one who became part of the New York Times bestseller list. And the name of this book is called You Can Heal Your Life. Then she started running her very own publishing company. Yeah, just that. And she had also a movie based on her life and what happened to her. And guess the name of the movie? Yeah, exactly like her book. You Can Heal Your Life. This is what she said. It's a movie about her life, her teachings, and how she applied the principles of her teaching to her own life. Like, I want you to discover her mind and how, like, she was really thinking, what kind of affirmation she would have. I think I'm going to literally buy her books. Like, I really want to know more about her perception because I really like it. Yeah, anyway, all that to say, I want you to listen to this. Yeah, you're going to know her a little bit better.
Hello, my dear. I'm so glad you're here. Take a deep breath with me. Inhale peace and exhale control. Because today, I want to talk to you about one of the most beautiful truths of life, the power of letting go. You see, miracles do not arrive when we try to force them. They come when we make space for them. They come when we stop gripping life so tightly that we can't feel its natural rhythm. I have said this many times. When we let go of trying to control every detail, we allow life to flow through us effortlessly. And that is where the magic begins, in the flow, not in the fight. When we trust the flow of life, we stop pushing against the current and start floating with it. Everything becomes lighter, easier, softer. So as we begin, I want you to place your hand on your heart and say softly, I relax and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good. Feel those words as more than just sounds. Let them be medicine for your soul. Because healing begins the moment you stop trying to force and begin to trust. The power of surrender isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's a quiet confidence that says, life knows what it's doing.
I'm going to read you something that is from her. So it's literally part of the video, like the small part that you just heard and watched. Let it be your practice now. Allow, trust, receive. Allow life to unfold. Trust that you are guided. Receive with an open heart, even when it comes in form you didn't expect. Peace is not something you earn. It's something you allow. You don't have to make anything happen. You only have to let it happen. Which is so beautiful. I love it. Yeah, I want to finish with an affirmation that has been suggested by her. She's saying to place a hand on your heart and to whisper those affirmations. Thank you, life, for loving me. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for teaching me how to trust. And then she's saying that she literally is doing these kind of affirmations because for her, gratitude opens many doors, feeling thankful for what you have already, which is the best way to attract, is basically what she's saying. And she said that it tells the universe, I'm ready. I'm ready to receive, is what she meant. And I wrote something that she also said to me that was really inspiring, but I didn't even write it to say it in the video. I wrote it for me, but I'm going to say it for you. Maybe it can help you. But it's also to say that I already have what I need, which is true. Do you have what you want? Maybe not for now, but you already have what you need. She's also talking about how staying calm is the best way to be neutral, to then start attracting by focusing on what it is that you want. But you want to do it from a place of calmness and not from a place of fear. So that's it. This was the video about Louise Hay. Maybe I'll do more videos where she's really, really focusing on one subject, and maybe I will do a whole video about that if she's talking about a lot of things, and just for you to understand her way of thinking. And if you are curious or you want to know my way of seeing things, my perception, then I'm posting short videos every day, which are called shorts. I'm posting them every day on YouTube, but also on TikTok, because now I have a TikTok, which is literally all the videos, the short videos that are already on YouTube. But I'm also going to post the old videos that I was doing, which was kind of like vlogs or challenges, but as a shorts, because I took them out of my YouTube channel and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to create shorts from them. If you have been following me for months now, then you will see those shorts and you will be like, I saw that already. Yeah, you saw the long version, which is no longer available. So if they can do this, all of those successful people that I'm talking about and I will talk about, if they manage to do it, maybe you're thinking, you don't have this power, this inner power I'm talking about. You do. You're a human being. And even if you're not a human being and you're an alien, you also have it. You have the power in you. So if they manage to do it, honey boo boo, so can you.